Wow, this is so haunting. Okay. Welcome back, and thank you for joining me for another reaction video. If you are new here, please don't forget to subscribe and turn on those notifications and you're good to go. Easy peasy, right? Today's a really fun one because, as a lot of you will know, Tank the Tech and I have a joint Discord server, and the link for that server will be in this description. And in that server, we formed loads of great friendships. We have a lot of laughs, do comedy evenings, we share exclusive content that's not out on YouTube yet, and we take requests. And it's just a really nice, healthy space to get to know all of you guys outside of the YouTube world, which can become quite cluttered at times. Now, as it turns out, there's quite a number of talented individuals in that group, and one of those individuals' name is Marika, and she plays keyboard and piano, and she's a music teacher, incredible player. And I found out that she's in a band, and I said, I'd love to hear some of your music. And she said, well, funny enough, we've actually got a song coming out, and I thought this is a great opportunity to showcase that on the channel and kind of bring the Discord world into the YouTube world. And hopefully it's the start of something new where we can introduce artists like that. I have had a bunch of submissions. Don't worry, guys, if you did submit music from your band, I do have it saved in a folder. I'm just trying to grow the audience to get it to a point where it's a big enough audience to kind of provide a platform for you. So really excited about this one. The group is called BORKA BALOGH, and the song is called Burden. I hope I'm saying that right, Marika. I'm sorry if I'm not. But very excited to see this one, and I'm probably going to be biased towards the keys, of course. But anyway, BORKA BALOGH, Burden. Let's see what you got.
I was born into this universe to fight myself through life without a word. 'Cause girls like me shouldn't cry when it hurts. Carry on with my burden.
Wow, that's really pretty. I'm going back to the beginning because I want to. Okay, wow. What a beautiful start to the song. Nice thing about this is there's a simple trick happening here, and you've got the consistency of the keys. It's on the beat, it's predictable. The melody is reinforced quite early on, and you can hear when that's going to change because you know when it's coming. It's dead on the beat. The programmed drums, however, are doing something that's a little syncopated, and there is a chord progression that runs down towards the end. So there's a couple of things happening that are a nice contrast and counter, but working really, really well. There's some nice quality on that programmed drumming. There's a depth to the kick that is really powerful, hits you in the chest, and there's a nice click to that kind of snare, if you will, or whatever they've programmed as a snare. It sounds like a small click to it as well. So really nice, beautiful, delicate vocal on this. I loved when the vocal harmony kicked in there. That's kind of one of the reasons I went back, is I want to hear that vocal piece go into that that harmony. This is good.
I was born into this universe to fight myself through life without a word. 'Cause girls like me shouldn't cry when it hurts. Carry on with my
Okay, I'm going to stop there because it's in a good place to track forward. Again, just a note to kind of that melody and progression. It's really interesting because it is following a predictable structure, but it does something unique at the end where there's a drop and there's a counter to it. So as it's dropping, you can hear that the notes being played on the keys and the piano going back up and down again. Really nice counter to that. And I like how the vocals, there's those little kind of vocal cries in the background, or little vocal pieces. They're more sounds than they are words. And it's a smart way of taking a really nice, delicate vocal and making it an instrument as opposed to just a singing piece. And it's working really well. The editing on this is pretty good too.
Countless steps I tried
hang on. That low harmony that kicked in there is interesting. I'm gonna say something. I love what's happening in terms of the simplicity and slow build. If you look at where you are, a minute and a half into the song, it's around 4 minutes, just under. And there is definitely an effort of building up so far. There has been a repetition of a few pieces in the structure, but it's definitely increasing in a little bit of intensity. And just when you want the song to kind of give you just a little bit more, you're almost loving the melody, you want more, something happens. So there is this low vocal that comes in at the bottom, and I just want to see where it goes, but I did want to hear the kick in again because it was done well. There you go. That's the thing. I thought I heard something and I couldn't pick it up. So as the low vocal kicks in, you've got those keys going from that steady on the beat to a syncopated piece. So they've switched the pattern of what that is. And it's really refreshing. Wow, this is so haunting. Okay. A lot has changed since the beginning. As I mentioned, things have become a little more syncopated, even that vocal rhythm and pattern. Even though it's cyclic, you can hear the repetition of it. The phrasing has changed, and it's very, very pretty. I like everything that's going on here. There's one thing in particular to listen out for, which is I'll go back one just to hear that again. Is kind of, it's in the place where you would put your bass guitar, but it's a drone that's kind of a pulse. So it goes out and it decays real quick at the end, which means you don't lose a lot of the tonal value before it ends out. And it's there to be, it's there to kind of increase your lows and low mids, but it's doing a very good job of providing, I don't want to say percussive elements, but it's definitely providing the start and stop of this new drum programming that they've got in there. I like. This vocal piece she's doing right here, there's a lot of spatial effects on that. So there's going to be things like, the way you can create that is you can either physically stand further back from the mic, which is you have less control over, or you just add nice reverb. You can add a slight echo. You can actually do it with volume shifts. You can do it with panning, anything to kind of make it feel like it's in a bigger room and move it around. And I like it. Video is cool, man. Okay, there's a lot going on there. When it strips down like that, you can hear the primary, the keys coming back in again. Shout out Marika. And really nice work. They're very delicate, very high up to make sure that it matches the vocal phrasing and the tone of that as well really nicely. And just when it feels empty, it isn't. Have a listen to all the kind of environmental sounds or the background noise that's happening there. The residue of what happened before. Tonally, it's still all floating and it seems full, even though there's not a lot going on. Listen to that pulsing build-up. Something that's making me think is there's definitely programmed drums throughout. That's there, but some of the hi-hat work sounds like it could be actual literal hi-hat work. Sometimes you can actually get really good programming where you can actually influence the volume. You can do like a drag and drop where it increases the intensity, makes it sound more real. But something feels real about that hi-hat work. I'd be interested to know, and I will find out. Video is awesome. Wow. Want to hear that last piece there, just that zip up. I've spoken about it before. You can do it with a cymbal, you can do it with an instrument, you can do it with a vocal, and sometimes if you play a certain note or if you produce a certain note, you can do it through sound design, turn it around, put an exponential fade, and you get that shh. Now they've done it more with a buzz on this one, but it still sounds very cool. Let's hear that again. I like that there was a sharp ending, but it wasn't a sharp end to the tone because you could hear it drift off still. I like that. That was really, really nice. Surprisingly nice. And I say that because when you listen to somebody who knows music, there's always extra pressure. You don't know what it's going to sound like. You don't know what I knew nothing really about this group at all. So very, very, very pleasantly surprised at that. That was awesome. Marika, thank you, man. Wow. What a song. That is 100% a song I would definitely listen to again and again, and I would put it on a playlist for sure. And actually, quite keen to see what else you got. So if there's any other new music, let me know. And to everyone else who submitted their music, I promise I will get to it as well. I'm kind of just trying to build this up to make sure we've got a nice enough platform for you to showcase your music on. But that was lovely, and I enjoyed it very, very much. Please, I think they deserve a sub. So if you like what you heard, head over to their channel. I'll make sure that link is in this description as well. I'll put it right at the top, and then you guys can go over there, have a listen to that song again if you like, and give them a sub, support them, because I think it's well worth it based on that song. So, really like that, and can't wait for the next one. Until then, please be safe, be nice to each other, and have a damn good day.